It's been an awesome week at Easter Jeep Safari, day 7. What are we going to do today?
Most everybody is at the Easter Jeep Safari trade show, so I say we hit the trail.
I like this idea.
Me too. I'm looking forward to getting one last good day wheeling in before we close this out.
Let's round up some buddies, go find some rocks, maybe even grill some cheeseburgers.
I'm in.
Now you're talking my language.
I get to drive the Gladiator.
This week in Moab has been so much fun, and it's also been pretty exhausting because we're out in the sun and we're just having a bunch of fun. We've done great things with the Jeep brand. We saw the concept vehicles, we drove new vehicles, we've explored the Badge of Honor trails, we did some trail maintenance, but today we're gonna do what everybody does when they come to Easter Jeep Safari. We're just gonna go wheeling with our friends and have a good time. We know a lot of these people from all over America, and they all like to come to Moab for Easter Jeep Safari, and today's the day we're gonna just go find some rocks, have some lunch, have a good day.
We're spending our last day here in Moab running Poison Spider, which I'm pretty stoked on because it sounds like it's a pretty legit trail, and I want to get one last good day wheeling in before we got to pack out of here.
We're at the Poison Spider Mesa trailhead. This is one of the entry-level rock crawling trails out here. This was actually the first Moab trail I ever did in a Jeep Wrangler. It was years ago on my honeymoon, but it was a really good time. Once you kind of cut your teeth on trails like Fins and Things or Hell's Revenge, head over here to Poison Spider Mesa. This one's good. It's got some rock crawling, it's got some sandy washes, and it's got some really cool views once you get up to the top of the mesa here.
Hold on, let me come talk to you.
Fred,
Put your
come
window
talk
down.
to me.
Do you want to run the hero line where everybody remember your name? The just average, like everybody could do it, or the beginner line over here?
I'm going average line.
Okay.
Which one is average?
You should go over there.
Okay.
You don't own this yet.
I mean, could you imagine my wife just heading to Home Depot in this thing, grabbing some plants and running some trails?
I mean, I can imagine that. You should have brought her along.
I know.
Really convince her.
Next time.
She needs front and rear lockers.
This thing's great. Lockers off.
Yeah, I would do driver on that guy and passenger here, and then you'll start bringing it around.
Hurricane's driving this Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392. She's all about that horsepower. And she's gonna try and do this little more difficult line than the one up the middle that I did. See if we can kind of guide that up through here and up over these bigger rocks.
Hard driver.
It might climb this ledge if she comes straight on.
Okay, turn it back into passenger.
You can bring passenger a little bit.
Right there.
Right there. Start cutting passenger. Yep, you're good. Just keep it. Let it pivot around.
Nicely done.
There it is. Fred's Wrangler rocks. Doing the smart move here, you always put your tires on the biggest rock on the trail and it keeps the differential and the belly off the ground. And he should be able just to kind of crawl all the way up this thing. The old Willies, making it look easy.
This morning's been awesome. This trail is challenging enough, but not so challenging that people are getting hung up or having to winch off of things. And it's cool because we have a variety of Jeep vehicles. We have the Gladiator, and we have a little flat fender. We got a big hot rod flat fender and different styles of Wranglers. So everybody can take different lines on obstacles and show off what their vehicle can do. And now is the best part, because our buddy who's with us actually has his own burger joint up in northern Utah, and you usually find a day to run a trail, set up the barbecue, and have some cheeseburgers. Brad's got this cool setup on the back of his Jeep M38 where there's a barbecue grill that's kind of suspended off the back, runs off a propane tank. We have buns, we have burgers in the cooler. We're gonna eat lunch.
Brad and Trevor have the barbecue fired up and ready to roll. This thing is basically a rolling party and it's pretty fun. When I first started wheeling, it was all about big obstacles and rock crawling and like just kind of doing as hardcore stuff as possible. And now it's just sort of chilled out. You ever go grilling out with your buddies?
I haven't yet, but I think I'm gonna start after today. This is pretty official. He's got like a tablecloth and everything all set up. It looks like we're about to eat pretty good.
Yeah, Brad hooks it up. Let's eat.
We're slinging burgers left and right out here. Ignore the sand and the wind. Enjoy the cheese and the red rocks. One bite. Come on, Dave, you're blocking the line.
Oh, step on up. It's so good.
We had burgers. Everybody's ready for a nap, but we're gonna go run one big obstacle over here and wrap this day up. Hurricane, I get the feeling you're falling in love with that Wrangler 392.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but I'm gonna be pretty sad to leave this thing behind.
It's kind of amazing how well these vehicles work out of the box.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Of all the vehicles that you drove this week, which one really stuck with you the most?
I mean, I love driving all the new stuff, but when I get a chance to just come out and use my own little two-door Wrangler Sport, and it gets to be out in the dirt and stretch its legs, I'm really stoked at all the work I put into it. I think Dave's on the phone behind us calling his wife, explaining how to order a new Jeep Gladiator.
All right, I'm gonna give it a shot without lockers first, so it might get a little peely-outy. 130-inch wheelbase made it like nothing.
That's a wrap on Easter Jeep Safari 2025. What was your favorite part?
I really enjoyed building fences with the Jeep crew, but if I had to pick one thing that was definitely my favorite, it would be wheeling Moab Rim. I thought I was gonna get spooked by some of those ledges, but we absolutely killed it.
You dominated. And you, Dave?
I got to start off the week in a Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. I've got seat time in that thing now. It's a great rig. I also got a chance to drive that Jeep Grand Wagoneer, which that was like luxury to the max. That was really cool. But truthfully, the best part of my week was the concept drive. Seeing the new rigs, the concept vehicles, and like Easter eggs that might be coming down the pipeline, that was probably the coolest part of the week.
I love coming to Easter Jeep Safari. I love meeting all my friends, seeing everybody. Plus we got to drive two doors, four-door Wranglers, Gladiators, Rubicons, 4xEs, and even a Grand Wagoneer. It was a great week. And I got to be back on the trail with my buddy Dave. I made a new friend with Hurricane. We will see you guys next year for the 60th Easter Jeep Safari.
It's gonna be a good one.